Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name. And today we are talking about my favorite deck in the game currently, and that is not the right camera. There we go. This is Sarah stuff. So this is essentially a Sarah Miracle deck. I don't think it's exactly the kind of deck you'll see online. I think it's pretty close to the tier 1 version or whatever, the tier 1, tier 2 version. But I think I'm playing quite a couple different things here. But the deck is very simple, and at least in concept. It's about vomiting your hand on turn 6, but it's actually got quite a bit. It can be kind of difficult to play because there is a lot of you run a lot of tech cards, right? You run things like Shang-Chi and Enchantress, so when to play them, where to play them. Predicting your opponent's deck is very, very important for a lot of this, where they're going to try to push. Because sometimes, it could be really tough to beat a destroyer, but not impossible. We can get between like Angela, Mojo, and Maximus, we can get like a lot of, and even Wolfsbane, we can get a lot of power into some of these lanes in this deck. So this deck has like a lot going for it. Let's just kind of go over each of the cards individually. Also worth noting, I went over the course of this video, I went +9 cubes, I think was what it was at the end. I am not counting a loss in here for 2 cubes. That was one of the losses was, it was like add a random card to each player's hand. I got an Agatha, and then I just played it out, and we lost. And I was like, that's not really a game. I didn't really want to count that as reflective of the deck, but besides that, just a couple escapes, mostly victories, and the deck feels good. It's what I've been climbing with right now on ladder. It's been doing very, very well for me. So Ant-Man. So typically you don't like running 1-drops with Sarah, as Sarah doesn't discount your 1-drops. But I think Ant-Man is he's just a powerful 1-drop, And the reason, even though you can get the same amount of power from like a Hawkeye potentially, I don't really like running Hawkeye because then you need to play one of your 2-drops. And we have some 2-drops that we could. But sometimes you have, like, Mojo is a really nice card to drop on turn 6 because it's a lot of power out of nowhere, right? If you play Mojo on turn 2, then they kind of aren't going to want to fight for that lane as hard. And so it's like I kind of would want to go like Hawkeye, Lizard, because Scarlet Witch you might want to save to fix a location, and Angela you're missing some value. So it's something like that. They're not really cards that are that powerful. You could run things like you could run a Nightcrawler instead to maybe make Angela stronger, but at that point, like it's all stuff that's like kind of cute, but I don't think that powerful, if that makes sense. I think Ant-Man is just good. He's got the power, and it's pretty easy to complete him. And it is nice to have just something on turn 1, that way you're not burning the thing. But Angela, Mojo, kind of the same thing, right? You want to fill up the lane, right? Angela into Mojo is pretty common to play in a late turn on an empty lane, something like that. There's not much to say. These are common zoo / vomit your hand cards. Mojo is exceptionally powerful. One of my favorite cards for sure. Definitely, he just a 2-cost 8 power card in a lane that's heavily contested. Now he's pretty bad against something like Destroyer, but he's pretty good against like you're winning your secondary lane, right? If you're going for really, really high power in a secondary lane that's competitive, he's great. So you just need to know where to put him. Because he's not good without his ongoing effect enabled. Then he'd be bad. Scarlet Witch is there to answer. Now, Scarlet Witch fucks up a lot. Like, I feel like there's like 10% to 20% of the time she makes your situation worse rather than making it better. So I could run Rhino at cost 3, but thing about Scarlet Witch and a lot of 2-drops is that these go down to 1 cost when you have Sarah, and I like having that flexibility to play more cards on the final turn. Lizard, just a good card, honestly. He's just good. He's a good power card, like, and he's got because we're running Enchantress, I kind of like the synergy where you can Enchantress your own Lizard to increase his power if they're running a lot of things. Green Goblin, this is just one of my favorite cards in terms of disruption. It's not insanely powerful. You could probably run something better here, but as this is my list, this is just one of my favorite cards. I actually just love this card. It's so fun to ruin people's day with it. Like maybe something like Storm could be better. Maybe something just like Cosmo for tech. Maybe even like a Rhino, I mean, there's a lot of good cards at 3 that you could probably run over Green Goblin, but I love Green Goblin destroying their stuff, and I think it works pretty darn well with Angela because you send it over to their side. Angela gets the buff. You can still play 3 more things there, or you could refill that slot again to keep Angela getting stronger. Bishop, I think this card is a little weak right now. Not insanely strong. I could still, like, I've gotten Bishop up to like 7-8 power, right? Because in it happens, but it's pretty rare. He's just like a bad version of Angela, but still at 3, when you're playing a bunch of cards, there's not that much that I think is like way better. But like, is he better than Captain America? I think it's debatable. I think Captain America is actually kind of surprisingly good. He's definitely better than a few of the other cards, but the next 2 cards, these guys are all-stars. These are basically 3 cost 7 power. Both Maximus and Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane is the 4th card, will add 6 power, bringing it up to 7. Maximus is 7. They each have a downside. The downside of Wolfsbane is that you have to have 3 other cards there. They will get stronger based on the amount they see. So if this is the 4th card, they go up to 7 power. Maximus draws the opponent 2 cards. Honestly, not that bad. It is bad on turn 3. If you play it and you give them wonderful selection, that's terrible. But playing this on turn 6 when it only costs 2, damn, that's a lot of power out of nowhere, especially when you're pairing it with Lizard, right? Lizard and Maximus alone for a total of 3 will hold 11 power. That thing is fucking great. 12 power. 12 power. I don't even know how to do math. And now we have our tech options and our win condition. We have Shang-Chi Enchantress, take out their big stuff. You know, people like going all in on big numbers. Enchantress counters a lot of stuff. It's really good against Patriot. It's really good against the ongoing deck that runs, right, it's good against Destroyer because it gets rid of their armor, so they have to destroy one of their other lanes. It's good against, it's good against the ongoing deck with Spectrum that's going around. So it hits a lot of targets and a lot of decks. The worst case scenario is you play it on 4 and you just get 4 power out of it, and that's not like good, right? You'd rather be running something like Jessica Jones or Rescue, but it's still like not bad. I'd probably run White Queen, actually. That'd be pretty cool. But this is just answers too many cards, and the games where you want Enchantress, it's like the best card in the entire game, so you just run it. At least I do in this deck. And Sarah, the namesake of the deck, cards in your hand cost 1 less, minimum of 1. It means they don't go down below 1, which is why we don't run any 1-drops, because they'll never make them cost 0. But I mean, you could just play so many cards. This card is so hard for players to play around. The thing that's good about Sarah Miracle is that it's easier to get 8 cubes than in any other game, in any other deck I've played, right? Because you're all about that turn 6 unpredictability. So someone might think they're ahead. My hair's all fucked up. I don't know. It's weird. So people might think they're ahead, but then you could suddenly play just like, you could play Shang-Chi into Maximus into fucking Lizard, right? That's really hard to play around. Or you could play like in one lane, and a lane could be empty. You could Angela, Mojo, Lizard, and then still Shang-Chi or Enchantress or Maximus or Wolfsbane. You know, it's like you could play so many cards out of nowhere on turn 6 and add tons of power wherever you think you're going to need it. It's kind of ridiculous. The downside is you have to be good at predicting your opponent in order to win with this deck. And it's not like you put a lot of power into, you know, good lanes, but it's absolutely something that you kind of want to try to predict what they're going to do and then manipulate your power in a way so you win the other 2 lanes. You know, trying to get someone to over dedicate in a lane could be really big. Like a lane that you put stuff into early with Angela, they might end up going really wanting to fight for that lane, and then you just win with the other 2 lanes on turn 6 by going, you know, Sarah Mojo, yada yada yada. Overall, I love this deck. It's been really good. I'm probably going to use it to climb to Infinite. I might mix it up because I want to make more YouTube videos, but I really want to get Infinite as well. So we will see. Anyway, much love. Purplatypus is Purplatypus. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think about the deck. See ya. All right, we're going to try a new concept. It's going to be called winning. Now, I won't lie. I'm pretty darn good at winning. Not really. How you guys doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Talking to the video. Let me know how you're doing today. Okay, what do you got? We got monsters. I mean, I guess we're just dropping Angela over here, huh? Don't be anything bad. Okay. I can respect that. Always Green Goblin on turn 3 when we get the opportunity. Messes up their turns, probably. I mean, it makes the Green Goblin a little bit weaker, but it still takes the spot. Still buffs our thing, right? Do we just, we're going to Shang-Chi this. Maybe we just do that now. We don't know if we're drawing Sarah next turn, so let's just get the advantage while we got it. Mm-hmm. I guess we're... And do we want them to draw those cards? I mean, if they're not in their deck, that's actually makes Lockjaw kind of suck, right? Let's see what we get. And then they draw the 2 cards. They only have 2 cards in their deck. They're only going to have 1 card in their deck. So hopefully this greatly reduces the ability for them to find good stuff. Chavez, which was guaranteed to be in there, if they had it in the deck. And another Colleen. All right. I mean, that didn't seem super strong, did it? We get to play 1 card. 5 power, 2, 4, 6. Even if it's Shang-Chi, that's not that bad. Oh, we could actually... We're on turn 6. Never mind, we could play 2 cards. I think we win this. I don't think we snap back, but I mean, how do they win this? Hella? I did not expect Hella. They only discarded... Did we do it? Fucking easy, scrub. Get out of here. All we had to do is get that Morbius. I don't know why I didn't expect Hella. I mean, I guess I just don't know Lockjaw and Hella being in the same deck. It feels like you might just pull this early. It feels like 2 deck ideas being pushed together, not necessarily complementary, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, they did win, but I mean, they kind of low rolled, I think, by getting Morbius and Dracula both in that lane. All right. As of recording, I'm going to keep track of my cubes, all right? Notepad. You're only going to see my wins, but as of now, I'm +4. +4 cubes. So let's take a look here. Okay. We do have Sarah, so we definitely got some good stuff. As long as we have Sarah, I'm like, yes, this is a winnable game. She is, kind of fucking broken, honestly. In a good way. Oh, baby, that's nice. Oh, baby, that's nice. I mean, we're just gonna drop the Lizard down here. Lizard's pretty good in the vault. I won't say, like, insane, but he's pretty good. Oh, man. All right. Whatever, bro. All right, here we go. Green Goblin Space Throne, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You gotta risk it. You see the Space Throne, you got a Green Goblin, you gotta risk it. They're like, ah, they got Lizard. They're not gonna have Green Goblin. And then they're gonna Green Goblin us, and we're both gonna just be staring at each other going, that Spider-Man meme is so fucking perfect. They have, like, a really smart team behind this game. They've just done a really good job, man. Cerebro, huh? Where is our Enchantress? Maybe we do... We're definitely going to Scarlet Witch this, huh? Because I want to... Cards can't be played there on turn 6. I think we actually just stack this then. Fuck, what do we do? We got to win the middle lane. That's it. This lane is going to be fine. Affect their power, please. Oh, baby. That's probably not that good. Give me that Enchantress, please. I'll play Enchantress over Sarah. Fuck. I'm still not that scared because we got Shang-Chi, right? And they're probably losing this lane and this lane guaranteed. So, like, because they put 0 power in here. Even what are they gonna Mr. Sinister there for 16 power? But if they can't Mr. Sinister there for 16 power because their guys are gonna be weaker because the +1 power in Xandar. Scarlet Witch, did you win us the game? Go ahead and retreat now. It's okay. I won't hold it against you. Okay. It's not Mr. Sinister, but these guys don't get the Cerebro buff. That's only 6, buddy. So what we flip first, so there's no reason to play Shang-Chi. Xandar! Cerebro, it's a good deck. No one actually thinks that, though. It is fun, though. It is fun. I never even released my Cerebro deck, but it's, I did record. It took a long time to get those wins, though. Holy shit. More cubes for the plat. Fist hippie. Fast hippie. Working from home. I need to change. I need to get some more like freaking titles, because my title sucks. From the top rope, bro. We want to Scarlet Witch this as ASAP, hopefully by turn 4, because we play 0 6-cost cards, and a lot of people play more. I'll take a Scarlet Witch. I'll take an Angela. Man, Maximus is like maybe one of my favorite cards for sure. That card's great. Mysterio. Which one's real? It's not this one, because they're probably going to Carnage here, right? Jotunheim. That's pretty fucking sick. They have 5 cards in hand. We're just playing this. We really want that fucking Scarlet Witch, though, this next turn. Death Clocks. I mean, you know, tomato. Hello. Where's the hello? Hello. We did not get the card we want. So, what do we do here? We go all out there last turn, so maybe we keep... Now, we play the 1-drop. We play... I mean, this is kind of hard to pass up, isn't it? There's too much power there, though. I mean, I guess this Wolfsbane and Maximus are basically the same. Hopefully they try to Green Goblin us, but it doesn't really matter. Why are they putting anything there? That's obviously our lane. Okay, they got an Ant-Man out of it. I don't think that really benefited them that much. Ooh, okay, well, we're going for the middle lane because they're at -1, right? And we're only getting... I don't know. Oh, baby. Does that do the on reveal again? So we flip first, and then we Maximus Mojo, and we always win, I think. Because we flip first. I mean, what do they play here? They already played their Magneto. Playing it on 5 actually was pretty good. What a fucking dope-ass skin, though. Kid Magneto? It's probably called Baby Magneto. I'm gonna smack him. Maximus and Mojo! Bringing me up to 28. Arrow does nothing. Yondu does nothing. Good game. Give me my 4 cubes and go home. It was the real one. He was down to 2. Holy shit. Surprised if they would have played Arrow there, it would have been a... No, we would have won there still, because their Arrow would have lost one of the power from Jotunheim, so we would have still won there. They would have had to play Arrow and Yondu there. If they played Arrow and Yondu there, I think they would have won, though. Interesting, yeah. That might have been the play there, but I mean, they already had an easy win. Anyway, good game. All right, the climb continues. I want to hit infinite, man. Tom? If you're the only person standing between me and infinite. When we have a bishop, I actually kind of just want to keep... Because we get bishop, Wolfsbane, Ant-Man, like on turn 4 or something if we don't have anything better. I mean, Lizard's pretty good here, right? Because they have to put 4 things there to make Lizard weaker, and if they put 4 things there, they're getting a bigger effect than we're having Lizard effect. +1 energy this turn. All right. Turn 5, everything must be played here, huh? I don't know what we're doing on turn 5 yet, but it's probably going to look like, I mean, just Wolf main with our current hand. Storm, huh? I don't even think we worry about that. I think that's just, we let that shit go. It's flooding. The only time I would, if I had Scarlet Witch, I would go for it, but I probably don't. So let's hope they dedicate their resources there and then they just lose. Yeah, it's... Now it's going to be really... They're going to have to be fighting for the middle now, probably. I'll take a Sarah now, please. No, okay. Maximus alone on the final turn doesn't seem that strong, does he? Maybe we just play Wolfsbane here. Nah, I mean, we gotta... We're still not that far ahead. I really want to draw something playable here, because... Wow, they play nothing? So they're playing the Infinite, and they just win? If they play the Infinite, they definitely win. There is no doubt about that. Unless we draw Shang-Chi here and we flip. Alright, they played no turn 5. They're going for the Infinite. Nothing we do. If we would have drawn Shang-Chi, it wouldn't even have mattered. Alright, you know what? You gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold them. Not every game's gonna be a win. Alright. We're not gonna include the last game into the video. Not because I lost. I escaped, but I mean, it's just like, we had the thing that shuffles rocks into your deck, and we drew 4 rocks. We drew 4 of the 5 rocks. It wasn't even really a game. We didn't get a chance to play any of our cards. We just drew rocks. They have a wave for 3. I mean, I would rather play this than nothing. Do I ever... Wave is not good for us. Green Goblin is, though. So they're going to wave us. Then what do we do? I mean, all of our cards are worse with wave. They didn't even play wave. Interesting. I wonder why. Why do you run wave and then not play it? Very interesting decision, I think. Maybe they drew our Sarah. Yeah, we got to put Bishop here now. So maybe they're waiting to counter us on the final turn. It would still make our things cost 3. We'd still be able to play 2 things. We're going to go ahead and push the advantage over here. When does wave come out? All right, that feels like over dedication. We got 1, 2, 3. That might even be too much. No, please undo it. What's our cheapest cards? I feel like we kind of have to do this, huh? Are they even going to put resources there? And is this good enough? It's 12 power. We beat Destroyer. We beat... They already played Death. I guess I don't know what they play. Okay. I'm like, I don't know why they put Death there. That felt like a huge overcommitment. Not the greatest Sarah turn somehow. Interesting they never played Wave either. I guess it's Death Wave, right? They wave into Death if they can get a couple discounts on it. Interesting. From the top rope, NVDR. Not very dumb Right. Wonder if they get a Scarlet Witch if we do this. I don't mind filling Machine World on the last turn. And Stark Tower, I mean, I think it's good for us, but I don't know. I just want to, I got to play Scarlet Witch somewhere. I mean, I could play Lizard, I guess. Maybe it doesn't make a huge difference. Well, that, thank you, Scarlet Witch. You really, really fucked us here. Like, hardcore, man. Holy crap. Our saving grace is that they're playing ongoing stuff and we have Enchantress. Our saving grace is that we can Enchantress a different lane, hopefully. I mean, sure. Put this lane in the victory. Mm-hmm. I guess we just Shang-Chi it. Unless they play something here and counter our Shang-Chi. I mean, it's possible. Even if we flip first, it still wouldn't work. Because of the way Warpath works. But they probably don't play anything in the Machine World here. They might, though. Okay. I mean, this is, like, pretty strong. No, it's not. There's no way we win. No Sarah just means we got nothing, right? If they play Spectrum here, they win all the lanes. 2, 4. No, this is only +4. If they play Spectrum here, they get 4. That puts it at 7. They lose all 3 lanes. They win this lane, they lose 2. They put Spectrum here, it doesn't work, so they won't do it. They put Spectrum here, 5, 10, 11, 12, 9. I think we win. Green Goblin doesn't have Spectrum. Spectrum doesn't work there. So what do they got? Destroyer. I definitely misread that, I guess. I mean, ongoing. So last time I had the exact same thing. It was on 3 ongoing. And then they had Spectrum. But this, maybe it's Spectrum and Destroyer. Maybe they're both run as different win conditions. Now, when you see Cosmo, you should be thinking Destroyer, but it's still a little rough there. But yeah, we win because we had 5 power there. We did put a lot of power here on the final turn, no doubt about that. Anyway, good game. All right, last game. Let's go. Let's get our cubes. Get in and get out. Boom, boom. All right. Ongoing effects disabled. Awesome. Exactly what we want to see, Ant-Man. Keep it up. Aha, I'm not pointing. I've done enough pointing emotes tonight. I'm here to win, baby. I'm here to skip my turn 2 and pray, baby. Ongoing. Okay. Can we just, like, not add shit to my board? I think I'd be down with that. When do we play Enchantress? When and where do we play Enchantress? They flip first. Let's it turns off our own shit, but this is gonna turn off their Spectrum here too. We just play Wolfsbane there. get that power. Ouch. Well, we actually win that lane because they can only get 2 more power there. Oh, they might Blue Marvel, though. If they Blue Marvel, they Blue Marvel right there. They Blue Marvel there. They lose this lane. And this lane. Seven, 8, 9. And this is 5, 6. So Spectrum loses. I don't think we beat Blue Marvel, though. Because Blue Marvel would have given them +8, which brought them up to 20. But Spectrum only brings them up to 14. And they would have lost by us playing anything here. Interesting. That was very close, but I'll take my cube. Thank you.